Pardon me, sir, but what exactly is this place? I have to mark it down for vacancies. Sorry about that, kid. This is the gathering grounds of the fishing enthusiast. Well, actually, my father was a fisherman. Good day, good on a fine day. I totally forgot that we were more vertical on this layout. Good day. You know what we could do? I could probably be a full rectangle in the bottom left corner, and I could probably move the Trails logo into the upper corner there. I kind of like having the Trails logo just kind of like cover just a little portion of the thing. But maybe we don't need to do that. That's a me experiment for later. I don't have time for that. It might be a me experiment for next episode, because I'll be recording these almost back to back. I'm gonna try and record the next episode Sunday. So when you guys are watching this Saturday, maybe Saturday or Sunday, I'll probably be recording this Sunday night. So a day after release. Just because I am out of town from Thursday to Monday, so I am about to be in get ahead on recordings mode. But I do like to get the comments from this series, especially since we took a week off from this series, because Dirk Madison was hosting OC Revolution. So let me get your comments real quick. Actually, maybe I'll experiment now while I pull up your comments, and then we see how it is for this episode. Because I've kind of already gotten used to the vertical, but I kind of miss having at least a square, you know? I just feel, look, my shoulders are too broad for this. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, maybe I'll actually be right back. Okay, I like this better, but something's gotta go up there, you know? Something's gotta go up there. So it'll probably be like this for this week and next week, but something gotta go. Actually, I might fix that by the next episode, since I'm recording in a couple of days. Something's gotta go up there. I don't know what's gonna go up there. It's either gonna be, you know, maybe a bigger picture of one of them, or maybe we'll meet somebody that I'm very fancy for, and they'll go up there. Look. Just let me cook. That being said, we gotta meet some people then. Which means we gotta play this game, and I gotta talk to you guys about your comments from last time, which was 2 weeks ago, which honestly, rarely do I say like, oh yeah, that doesn't feel like it's been that long. This actually feels like it's been eternity since I've played this game, but maybe it's only because we really only have 2 parts of this game. So I'm not like, you know, I've only like dabbled my toes in it a little bit. What I really needed to do was like Blue Skidoo Weekend 2 into it, but you know, that also gave a lot of you to catch up with the second part, because it was a long second part, but it was all exploring. And I think that was important to do, because now I do have a general understanding of the city and where things are. And a lot of that is not something that needs to happen. Anthony Sub, who said, Facecam is YouTube short modes, now it looks like. Yeah, I both enjoyed it, but didn't. I think it was kind of neat in the sense like, oh yeah, this kind of fits. I kind of like it, but I also have less room to react, if you know what I mean. I'm very like, sometimes, but what are you doing? With my arms, and in that one I didn't really have like, it barely had like, it couldn't fit my whole shoulders. So I got broad shoulders, man. I need my shoulders to breathe, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? The characters appear in later games. The later games have the voice acting. Okay, I understood that. I don't know what Charmila is playing on, but the Switch has at least 200, and Charmila's playing on Steam. Question, what about making the gameplay tiny to fit your camera? I don't want to edit the size of the gameplay screen, because that's the most important thing. Like, me being down here just being like, I feel like is important too, but I feel like, you know, that up there, that's super important, yo. That's the important part to me. Let me see. There's an intermission in this game, which is kind of neat. I don't think we had an intermission last time. I checked with Sergey to say what he will say to you when you visit him at night. Hey kids, I'll repeat it to you. It's well within your power to decline your assignment to the SSS. You already earned your detective qualification, so I imagine you'd be reassigned to one of the investigative divisions. I recommend you spend the night to think it over. That's all. Thank you for that. Because I was not upset that I didn't get to talk to him, but I was like, dang, I kind of missed that, and I wish I didn't. When I saw Amorica, I thought her name was Hermorica. I thought it was America. I can't believe we're ending this without talking to Fran. Don't worry, we're about to kick things back off. I'm excited. We got Cecile, we got Risha, which, you know what, Chinese-esque pronunciation. Thank you for that, Gakoma. You guys are gonna have to correct me on a lot of these pronunciations, but now that I have that in mind, that is an Eastern area, so I should be like thinking more Eastern translations. Because if I was thinking it like that, I'd be like, oh yeah, it's like the XI Risha, like yeah, I get that. It's easy to replicate whatever the Japanese VAs are saying whenever it comes up, so you can use the text log to replay lines to help too. Thank you. Jessica, who said the optional conversation with Eris in the thumbnail, I screenshotted on my first playthrough. LOL, it's so good, it's pretty good. Also, hello CS4 Ellie, nice to see you down there. So look, I thought that was the same one. Usually, so like when I search for the pictures of the main cast, I usually just try and get like the first one that I can find, just in case like I have to scroll down and like one of these people turns out to be evil or something. You know what I mean? So like I want to make sure I get like something that's like a real normal picture of them. And that one felt like it was normal. So it looks, you know, maybe she's just not evil. Or maybe she is and she just don't change to evil clothing. The other game portraits are in the More Portraits mod pulled from the Akatsu no Kaseki, the Japanese exclusive mobile browser game that no longer exists. It took place during the intermission to the Trails, to Azure. Your Lloyd has a storied lineage, doesn't he? Lamau? He does. Fun fact, rock music was invented in Northumbria, post-St. Saltpale, rather. Lloyd's grandpa must have really been living it up during his twilight years. Uncle Miles, rather, and Aunt Leyte, excellent, are Cecile's parents. They aren't related to Lloyd by blood, but considers them practically family. Fair enough. Even before Guy and Cecile were engaged. Okay, that's really nice. The Uncle Lloyd stayed with in Calvard was his biological uncle. Cope is pronounced cop. Fair enough. Subtle. I know. Great. Love to see you. E means equipped. O means okay. I'm sorry. Okay means it can be equipped. Thank you. Oh, that accent for Southwark is not it. Lamau. I'll be real, I'm gonna be real. It's been 2 weeks. I don't know if I remember any of the accents I gave anybody except for the main cast. Also, I'm so sorry to that gentleman because I was blocking him the entire time. Janetta is actually dreaming about Southwark. You should definitely open up some Orban slots. You literally just have the central ones open. We did that. Randy is actually straight, though he is comfortable enough with his sexuality to be affectionate towards other men and such. You'll see in chapter 1. Sammy has never met the third floor tenant. Interesting. Momo is exceedingly shy. There's a point where you can find her practicing, saying, "Can we play together?" She's such a sweetie pie. Oh man. Since you mentioned... Wait, you already know what Sophia looks like. Her likeness was shown a few times in chapter 3 of the second chapter. And she, along with her husband and their infant son, were in a certain star door. Such a happy Oh. That's not good. Oh. Huh. Well. Huh. Oh. Oh no. Oh, I whoosh that. Yikes. Okay, well now I know who that family is. I will always be visiting them. Goodness gracious. Risha is an Eastern, and most of the Eastern people have Chinese names. Thank you for this. like Lia names in Genshin, and the Xianzhou and Star Rail have Chinese pronunciations as well, like X being sh and Z being pronounced zh. Thank you. Big thanks. Big thank you. I will keep that in mind because that literally helps me pronounce all of those names more correctly. I'll probably be a little off on some of them, but it helps. That's why these comments are important. When going through this game again, I realized how much I enjoy talking to Eric and Sandra at the jazz bar. I'll be going to the jazz bar every so often. When Tio, I'm pretty sure Turbo Rather is a toggle in the series staple from now on, so it's something you'll have to get used to. When Tio mentioned Michael's speech pattern, she meant that he has a feminine way of speaking. Basically, Michael Rather is the flamboyant, affectionate gay man stereotype. Remember when I said Olivier is the bar when it comes to queer reps in this series pre-Daybreak? Yup. That is basically Michael's entire character, Lamau. The shift schedule in the guild is will update when NPC dialogue updates. Okay. The voice behind the door in Lotus Heights belongs to a man named Bacchus. He is the father of Vaughn, with the little boy playing downtown district. Wazi, not Wazy. Meanwhile, Wald is pronounced Wald. Fair enough. Mines. Okay, yep. Okay, I'm starting to get their dialect too. So they're more of a. Following the superb dishes to the Jizo, you'll need to reload the area between offerings. I believe you'll receive a letter and small reward every 5 offerings. Unique quartz offering every superb dish. You can even offer superb dishes when you buy from various eateries around the state instead of cooking them yourself. I advise you to lay off Shan. Not only is she basically fresh out of Sunday school, she's 17, oh my gosh. Her father, Zhang Hu, will literally murder you and dump your body in the river. Well, hold on. Is her father single? Long Lao's Manky Neko is a nightmare fuel. I'd find Zhang Hui's, or Hui's, yeah, sure. Scowling face to be more of a welcoming sight. Mishalom, fair enough. Hey you. Hey you! As you can probably tell, hey is pronounced hey. Hey is the Chinese for black. Yue, like Princess Yue, yep, I know you know this from Avatar The Last Airbender. I know what I'm talking about. It's Chinese for moon. Yeah, I know, don't worry, I know which, when we got there, I was like, alright, so it's the Black Moon. Alright, the bookshelves on the second floor are literally a glossary of trails if you want to freshen up on anything, including public available knowledge about the Orbital Shutdown. Risha, aka the purple-haired girl, will be taking a break from apartment hunting in Long Lao. Shan's dialogue has changed because of this. Interesting. This game has 7 chapters, but the finale rather is long. Ideos give me strength. There's so much dialogue to sweep through during Crossbow's longest day. Cooking with 1-star proficiency will hopefully attain cat food failure. You'll be able to give it to Cop. Okay. And then quest information, save the monster extermination rather for last since it progresses the story. Thank you. Talk to receptionist, talk to Trout or Trant. Then there's the Quarrel Arbitration story quest. And we'll get there, but let's go ahead and like finish off what we have to do here first. There are 4 replies to this. That's crazy. Y'all were cooking this time. Oh yeah, I was talking about the Divine Blaze, and I was pretty much right, man. Yo, I love me some Cassius Bright. If there's any lore that I'm gonna remember, or almost remember, it's my boy Cassius Bright. And Science and Story says you missed Donovan and Raymond in the police station. I think they're at the end of the hall. Also, don't forget to feed the cat. Yes. Thank you guys for the comments. Once again, I will leave that going on the side here. Thank you. And let's get into the story. I'm very excited to get back to it. So, how does one cook again? Recipe. I can make this, maybe. Nope, I have none of the required things. This. Oh, I do not have all of. I do. I have milled flour. That's crazy. Can I just cook this now? I can cook one. Can I choose who? Yes, I can. You don't know how to cook. Oh, they have little cooking sprites. Partner sandwich. What? Supreme? Oh, good job. Crispy fry. Do I have the things for this? No. Okay, so like, I have some funds, right? I gotta feed the cat, but I don't got no cat food. Come on, y'all. I gotta be a failure or something. Can I check people's cooking skill? How would I do that? There's not like a cooking thing here, right? You know what I mean? Like, where's my cooking stat? I see HP, EP, CP, some strength, and a where's my COK? That's not. I don't know if that's. We're leaving. We're done here. Let's go to the end of the hall. We need to look for what? Donovan and Raymond. Hey, yeah, I remember these guys. Hey, looks like you guys are already hard at work. I'll be honest, you may be police officers, but you'll find very few people in your corner here at the HQ. Try not to pick any fights, okay? Oh, it's that bad, huh? Well, the more hardcore guys in the force think of you as discount bracers, so the fact that you're even associated with us is a severe blow to their pride. Doesn't matter if you live up to your detached office, most of the department considers you an eyesore. Right. It seems we were fortunate to have our office built in a separate building. Well, don't let it bother you too much, just focus on getting you settled into your jobs. The easiest shortcut to knocking these guys off their high horses. Ha ha ha. I do like these two. Except you, maybe not. So Fran told me that you guys ended up staying in that weird new division. Pretty gutsy move, to be honest. Regardless, I'm always willing to help some rookies. Okay, so hear me out. This one doesn't bother me as much as Annalise calling Estelle and Joshua rookies. This feels fine because it's literally our second day on the job. By the time we met Annalise, we had already essentially solved the problems in like 3 major cities across Le Borough. This feels fine. Feel free to ask me anything you're unclear on, and I'll do my very best to answer. Thanks, we appreciate it. By the way, are you free right now, my dear Ellie? What do you say we go and grab some lunch together? I have to respectfully decline. Aw, really? Haha, guess you're just a tough nut to crack, huh? Or she's not interested, my guy. And I thought Randy came on strong. He does. Okay, so this is all pretty much the same. Can I steal this? No? Okay, I just want to make sure I can, if I can steal something, I can steal it. Alright, now, what am I actually supposed to... Yeah, what am I actually supposed to do again? Am I supposed to talk to her or something? Hey, you! Oh, bespectacled woman. Oh, Lloyd. Haha, hello again. We saw the request on the terminal, so here we are. Great, I've been waiting for you guys. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm Rebecca, the head receptionist of the CPD. And I'm Fran Seeker, also the receptionist of the CPD, so this is Fran. I forgot her name. But it'll be Lock and Key eventually. Cool. I don't think I had the chance to properly introduce myself the other day. Yeah, I was gonna say, maybe that's why I didn't know your name was Fran, because you didn't tell me. Your box still said receptionist, so you didn't tell me. Yeah, I suppose you didn't. That day wasn't one of our finest moments. What you mean to say is, we were scolded by the vice commissioner after we let a bracer steal all of our credit. Yeah, don't remind me. Tio. Oh dear. I'm sorry, everyone. That's pretty unfortunate for your first day. Hehe. Don't let it bother you too much. I'm surprised Rebecca doesn't have a little picture. The SSS was only established recently, so I'm sure you are all trying to get the hang of things. If you ever need a helping hand, don't hesitate to rely on us, okay? Thank you very much. Haha, warms my heart to hear we've got our angels, angels like you looking out for us. Haha, you're too kind. So would you mind explaining the additional details regarding the support request? Of course not, let's get started. First of all, HQ has assigned a dedicated operator rather to support the SSS. That's our very own Fran here, so you've been demoted to working with us. My bad, Fran. It's a pleasure to be working with you all. So she's our Ina. Operator. So Fran will be supporting us via our Enigmas. Well, my specialty isn't really supporting you guys on the field. My main duty is to help report and process the completion of support requests, rather. This is done via the Orbital Network. Yeah, kinda lost me on this one. In other words, the SSS will be accepting a myriad of different requests from now on. And once we finish those requests, Fran will process the reports, and we submit them to her through our terminal in the SSS building. So then that means we don't have to come to headquarters every time we submit a report, is that right? Precisely. Once your reports are approved and the process within the system, we will send the proper compensation your way. Dope. Furthermore, when your DP accumulates beyond a certain threshold, your detective rank will also increase. Feel free to ask me about that later. Basically, these are all my new duties as your very first operator of the SSS. I see, that makes sense. Are you a villain, perchance? We can avoid all that irritating paperwork by using the terminals down at the SSS building, yeah? That's right, it's actually a part of the Orbital Network initiative in Crossbow. TO, has the terminal at the SSS been installed and tested yet? Yes, it is ready for reports anytime. Anytime. Good to hear. Well then, please allow me to explain the additional details regarding your support request. If there's anything you don't understand, please feel free to ask questions. I mean, I kind of get all of these. Detective rank, what does that mean? By completing the investigation successfully, finishing things, your achievements within the CPD will be noted. Your accomplishments will be determined by the amount of DP earned. Extra DP may be obtained depending on your performance during missions and requests. When DP reaches a certain threshold, you'll be promoted. Currently, the ranks are divided into 15 levels. You'll be rewarded every rank promotion, so it's definitely worth the extra effort. How do we submit our reports? Whenever you complete a support request, make sure to submit it at the terminal. It will be immediately processed via the Orbital Network. Based on the contents of the request, you'll be compensated with extra special rewards from time to time. Report your completion request whenever you can. How do we check the available request? You'll be able to do it on the terminal. Once examining a request, you get to do the things, you keep a track of them, and yes, I understand. It is basically an electronic bracer board. What are support requests? The last thing we ask. They are requests submitted by various individuals to the SSS. These range from person to person, ranging from simple assistance requests to formal investigations and monster exterminations. Okay, hold on, she's got the bars? With the exception of a few cases, you retain the right to decide whether you'll accept report requests or not. However, if you do accept them, make sure to complete them within the given deadline. I don't have any more questions. Alright, I believe that should wrap up the explanation of the support request. So, when you return to the SSS, try pressing the report button on the terminal screen. I'll make sure to send more support requests your way as they come in. Got it. Thanks, you two. Nice. Hey, what y'all hit on with? I believe that should wrap up our, okay. When you return to the, I just wanted to make sure, I'll be handling any incoming, so she really will be our homie for the long haul. So be sure to be on the lookout. Yeah, okay. I know she's evil. I just can't prove it yet. Do I have, how do I check my funds? Mirror 900, so I could buy some food. I went in here, right? Certainly I did. Is that girl from, yeah, I did. This is where we saw her. Okay, yeah, never mind. Yes, we went in here. Okay. This is just the one building I wasn't sure if we went in or not, because there wasn't much to do in this building. So I don't want to quite go back to the place. I want to come to the department store around here. Right. Excellent. Okay, I that's the other thing. I was like, I can't zoom out all the way. Yeah, then I'll go to the department store. And I guess I'll buy some food items. because I don't want to talk to you. I understand. Congratulations. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say, I'm waiting for us to get like a, just a little bit of, there we go. So that's using the vanilla a lot. There we go. I think I'm gonna just get the things that I want for the happy ham sandwich. King potato, let's get like 10 of these. 10 of these. I don't know why we're putting potatoes on our ham sandwich. I think that's a little odd, but it is what it is. Oh man, it's marbled steak. Maybe the other thing is, well actually, yeah, maybe I should have made the vanilla a lot. That's at least a little bit less expensive. Goodness gracious, 500? Well, I got a bunch of them. Yeah, let's get some stuff for the vanilla a lot. Like that's gonna cost me 500, which is trash. I was a poor boy. Alright, so now we have enough to cook the vanilla a lot, I guess. It is... Randy, you can be in charge. Recipe... I do wish I could sort by... I don't have clear gelatin. I'm a fool. I don't have tender whitefish, and I could buy milled flour. Alright, well maybe I... Which button is it to toggle to... It's that one. Okay. You're in charge. I gotta get used to the controls for real. I need flour. Sure, we can buy 10 of these, that's fine. We'll have funds in the future. No? Okay, I can't use it while running, so that's interesting. Here is the Happy Ham sandwich. We can make one. Yeah, I don't remember how to check the how to cook. Here, you can cook a sandwich. Why are you cooking it in a pot? Okay, whatever. I'm just whatever. Are we all good at cooking or something? How do I how do I check cooking proficiency? Help! I have no idea. I suppose let's save again. How do I? Certainly it's listed somewhere here. Who knows? I sure don't. That being said, I guess we're good to go. Are you a tourist? Yeah, I am. We are tourists. Let's come back down here. Let's just go back to our... There's the cat. Do you think the cat wants a sandwich? Hey, kitty, you want a sandwich? A partner sandwich for you, cat. Here you go. No? Okay, goodbye, cop. Tragic. That being said, I don't think our day is over. So, whatever. I don't need to be here, I need to be on the first floor. This is how I turbo. Here we go. So all I have to do to use this terminal and report our progress is report to... Yep, that is correct. We should try testing it. Report to HQ. Hey, there she is! Hello, you've reached the CPD. This is Fran speaking. Well, then allow me to go over your reports. Thank you. Oh, that's money. Thank you for reports, everyone. If you're finished for a support request rather, please let me know. I see, that was really quick. So from here on out, we just have to report in just like this whenever we complete request. Another update? That means that more requests have already been added to the system. We should try and verify each one just to be safe. Okay, so the urgent one is certainly the, hey. That's how we do the things. I lost some items in the city. I'm looking for them. Please see me at the Hotel Millennium in the Entertainment District. I'm waiting in my room. Tront. Crossbow City. Hall. Okay, so we can go to City Hall. Reward. Ooh. The city's residential affairs division is reviewing residence registrations. We are seeking assistance from the CPD in verifying vacant units. Please, for more information, inquire at Crossbow City Hall by the end of the day. And this one, which is short, is fine. Well, these both are medium, so it is what it is. Huh? But the red one, I assume, is, hey, that's when the story progresses. Ooh, that's a lot more. That's a lot more monsters in the Geo front, eh? So this is an extermination request. From what I've heard, those are usually handled by the Bracers Guild. Hear me out, guys. Why don't we take care of this extermination ourselves? Huh? You want to? Looking for a bit of redemption, eh, Lloyd? Yes, I am. It was only because Arios McLean that we made it unscathed last time. If we had time to prepare, I genuinely believe we could have handled it on our own. Besides, today was our first official day on the job, so why not start off with a bang? You make a compelling argument. It seems troublesome, rather, but you may have a point. I like the way you think, Lloyd. We better get to working on fixing up our questionable image. Now you're right. Now that we've got a plan, I guess we should get ready to head to the Geofront while we're ready. Yeah, forget that. Among support requests, there are some higher priority and mandatory ones. The ones marked as urgent, these are marked as urgent, rather, and when completed, the story will advance. Other support quests are not mandatory. Please pay attention to them, though. They have time limits and will expire if the story progresses too much. Excellent. Well, you know how we play this game, y'all. We're not missing any support request. So guess let's start by going to not City Hall here, City Hall here. Actually up one more here. There we go. See, I do kind of know where I'm going, which is nice. You want this. Welcome to Crossbow City Hall. If you're here to pay for utilities or change your address, you've come to the right place. Feel free to inquire about additional services. Excuse us, we're with the CPD. We're here in response to a support request submitted by City Hall. Oh, you're with the police? Wonderful, I wasn't expecting you to report so quickly, or for you to be so young. Right, could you please give us more details about the request? I believe it had to do with confirming vacancies in certain residences. Yes, of course, please allow me to explain. You're all familiar with the residence registrations, right? No. Anyone wishing to move to Crossbow must visit to register for residency. The reality is, people will freely move in and out of the city without going through the proper avenues. It's becoming more and more difficult for us to keep track of it all. I see. Therefore, we are seeking your help to verify any vacant residences in the city. We need to rectify our documents so that we have, documents that have any mislabeled vacancies. The folks at the residential affairs have their hands full, so we greatly appreciate the assistance. You're telling us to play errand boy for the government. Don't be rude, Randy. Hoo-ha! Verifying vacancies is actually important in catching certain criminal activities. Filling the documents in a timely manner is critical. Oh yeah, go figure. It'll be good for us to walk around the city and get the layout. I already did that, Elliot. I already did that. Will you be able to help us then? Yeah, okay. Thank you very much. I'll hand these documents to you. The files are relevant to the request and will guide you in your work. Understood. We'll be sure to look them over. Thank you. Thank you! Vacancy list. Let's see. There are 3 locations in total. One's near the entrance of the residential district. The one... looks like there's one on East Street. According to the address, it's to the right of the Bracers Guild. To the right of the Bracers Guild. Sweet, that'll be pretty easy to remember. The last one's in the downtown district. It's an apartment complex known as Lotus Heights. There appear to be 3 vacancies documented. Just a moment, I'll write them down in the detective notebook. Scribble, scrabble, scribble, scribble, scribble. All done. Thanks for taking care of that, Ellie. You're great. Should we come? Did y'all see the trailer for the new Phineas and Ferb, which just looks like old Phineas and Ferb, and I appreciate that, actually. Should we come back here once the task is complete? Yes, please report back to me once you've completed verifying all 3 locations. I'll leave everything in your capable hands. Excellent. Alright, so let's go do some verification across the nation. Bracer Detective Notebook. Gotta get used to that. Yes, okay. So, that is the Geo one. Right? No, this is the old Geo one, right? Yes, and this is the one that we have to do. This is So the one to the right of the Bracers Guild we can get real quick. Because the Bracers Guild is in the Eastern District, which should be right here. And it's this one. I mean, we've been in here. This is the building to the right of the Bracers Guild. Wasn't it supposed to be vacant, though? Have we not been in here? Oh, no, it is. We've been in here. The Fisher, yeah. It does not display any signs of vacancy at all. Quite the opposite, actually. Maybe we can check with the receptionist to see what the deal is. We didn't get a chance to actually talk to you last time is the problem. Man, I want to go on another fishing trip soon. I bet you would, wouldn't you? Excuse us, sir. We're with the... Oh, you kids all interested in joining? I'll gladly accept you. Welcome to the Fisherman's Guild. It's time to fish, baby. Boy, am I glad to see youngster fishers, fishing enthusiasts joining us. Joining the Fisherman's Guild. Pardon me, sir, but what exactly is this place? I have to mark it down for vacancies. Sorry about that, kid. This is the gathering grounds of the fishing enthusiast. Well, actually, my father was a fisherman. Y'all stay hydrated. It's pollen death time around here. Hey, you kid with the black and white jacket there. You look like you've handled a few good rods before. What's that supposed to mean, sir? You're right, but what's that supposed to mean? I can sniff out talent from a cell away. How about it, kid? You looking to get your bait on? Well, what? I mean, sure, I used to go fishing back when I was a kid with my father, the fisherman. Sometimes we would go with my grandfather, the rock star. But, I'm working right now, sorry. I'm impressed at how easily he could tell Lloyd has fishing experience. These old men mystify me. These grand old sages. Oh man, that caught me off guard. Anyway, this might go without saying, but this building isn't vacant, right? Because according to the records from City Hall, this place should be unoccupied. Well, of course it's not. That's impossible. As you can see, we're in the process of planning our next fishing event. Yeah, while we're on the topic of vacancies, there's an apartment complex by the name of Acacia right up the street. Pretty sure there was a vacant room in there, and that's what you're looking for, maybe. You'll find Acacia 2 buildings over from us, to the left of the Bracers Guild. There's actually vacancies 2 buildings away. You're telling me the records were botched? That seems to be the case. In that case, we should head there and update it, confirm it rather, so we can update the City Hall records. Yeah, but I actually would like to join the Fishers Guild. Okay, whatever. So this is Acacia. This one? Yeah, I don't see anybody in here. You must be in this one. The door is locked. Excuse me, is anyone home? I'm not sensing anyone inside, Lloyd, with my robot vision. Yeah, seems that way. Oh, what are you all doing here? I was gonna say, this can't be a great way to confirm. That there is a vacant room. Looks like we're right on the money. Yeah, the last tenant moved away about half a month ago. I would suggest you contact the landlord directly if you're interested in moving. Well, I guess the vacancy on East Street was referring to this apartment. Did the previous tenant not file the proper paperwork and something when he split, rather? Man, how lazy can you get? That reminds me, the City Hall receptionist had mentioned that their records may not be completely accurate. I now understand what she meant by it. Okay, so the vacancy on East Street is at room 202 at Acacia Apartments. I should write that down. Scribble, scribble, scrabble, scrabble. Write that down in my handy-dandy detective notebook. Ding, ding. Alright, let's move on to the next one. On to the next one. The next one is a place over in the Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. It's down here. Down here. There we go. I was gonna say, where's the rickety bridge? It's not in downtown, is it? It's residential, not downtown. I'm getting the names mixed up. There we go. This is not what I wanted. This is what I want. Nope, that's not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. Residential. Okay, so there's one in the downtown. Maybe I was just, okay, fine. So 3 units in the Lotus Heights, and we still need to go to East Street. No, we still need to go to the residential district North End near Entertainment District. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so Lotus Heights is here. There should be 3 empty ones in here. If I'm not mistaken, this is Lotus Heights. There should be 3 vacancies occurring to the documents from City Hall. Not sure if that's true, actually. Oh, are you all with the government? Actually, we're police officers. We're to examine some vacancies to help bolster our crime prevention efforts. Vacancies, eh? I only recall there being 1 vacant room, though. Are you certain? Well, are there not 3? No, I don't believe so. It doesn't shock me that the government has trouble keeping up with that kind of information, to be honest. Though I imagine that's probably why the downtown district has fallen into such disrepair. They've more or less given up on us. Anyway, you're welcome to inspect the rooms as long as you don't disturb the other tenants. Okay, then shall we take a look? Sounds like a plan. Alright, well, he's just over there staring at his place. Hey, what's up? Damn it, why'd things end up like this? Those stocks were supposed to— oh wait, I actually talked to him already. Who are you? Are you friends with those delinquents? Get lost. Of course I am. I love to delink and delink again. Hello. There are 2 groups of delinquents. Okay, well, we know. Well, actually, I would like to get that again. The Testaments and the Saber Vipers. At least they're not the disciples. I was gonna say, we haven't gotten to any vacancies yet. This is a locked door. Excuse me, anybody home? I failed to detect any presence inside. Yeah, makes sense. Check out all the dust on the doorknob too. I doubt anyone's lived here for a long time. Figures as much. I believe every other unit is occupied, making this the only vacant unit. Okay, Unit 203 of Lotus Heights. Scribble, scribble. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Yeah, someone clearly lives in there. Those kids. What about this? Oh, a voice can be heard inside, yeah. The apartment sure doesn't seem to be vacant. Hey, you just having he had a long night. I get him, my guy. Alright, so we need to go to... not East Street. We need to go to the residential district. North near... near the place down there. The entertainment district, I think. That's wrong. I think I'm taking the long way around. Yeah, no, here we are. The residential district, we are here. I would like to come back down here. The Haywards lived here. No. That's not correct. They lived here. No? Here? Yes, they lived here. Sophia, apologize for misunderstanding. Okay. That makes sense. I understand everything. Oh, man. Man. And they seem like pleasant people, too. Rain just ended up in a bad... So, wait. This? I think this is a vacant house. It has the right street address. The gate is locked. Doesn't look like anybody's there. Doesn't matter how you look at it. This is an empty mansion. Agreed, I am unable to detect any presences from within inside, rather. I think this house has been abandoned for a little over 10 years. I remember hearing rumors about this house being haunted back when I was a child. Oh, really? You lived in this area? Ellie and I are around the same age, but I've never heard that rumor at all. She must be... rich. At any rate, I think we've successfully verified the vacancy. Sweet, I think that covers all the inspections. How about we go up to the lovely lady back in City Hall now, hey? Hoo-ha-ha! Hoo-ha, yeah. Yeah, maybe we should. Okay, but while we're going there, maybe we should pick up the next one. Yeah, let's go and talk to her, and we'll pick up... We'll pick up the next one, Detective Notebook, Prologue. It is Lost Item, and you are in the Millennium Hotel in the Entertainment District. Since we're right here, we probably should pick it up. Alright, well, let's just guess this one. Hello. We guessed right. Man, I am so done with walking. Might as well cut my losses and go home. Excuse me, by any chance, did you submit a request, rather, to the special support section? Oh, you guys are the police officers? Woohoo! I didn't think you were gonna actually come. Well, we're here to help. You mentioned something about something you lost, some of your belongings, rather. Could you explain how that happened exactly? Yeah, sorry. This is just so frustrating. I don't even have the energy to cry anymore. You see, I love shopping. Then I thought I'd spend the day checking out some random shops around the city. Eventually, I noticed that there was a gaping hole in my bag, but it was already too late. All my stuff had already fallen out. I searched for what felt like forever, but I couldn't find any of my belongings. Oh, that really sucks, man. It has almost been a full day, though. Doubt your stuff's hanging around where you dropped it, to be honest. There's a chance that a passerby may have picked up your belongings and turned them in somewhere. Would you please state the locations you visited during your shopping spree? Sure thing. As you'd expect, I stopped by the department store first. Spent a good amount of time there with all the brand name stuff on display. Can you blame me? Sorry, that's besides the point. Anyway, I went to see East Street's marketplace after that. And it wasn't until I stopped to rest near the park harbor district that I noticed the tear. I looked everywhere, searched everywhere, but even after spending the whole day looking, I couldn't find diddly squat. I think I ended up losing my wallet, a souvenir I brought, and well, something else. Pretty sure I lost 3 things in total, but about that last one. You're gonna tell us you can't remember what it was, rather, aren't you? Well, that should be enough for us to go on. We'll start by searching around the places you visited. Times, East Street, Harbor District. Those are all commercial areas. It'll probably save us time and effort if we simply ask the workers there if they know anything. Awesome, let me know if you find anything. Okay, well, great. Doris. Doris. Okay, so hold on a minute. East Street, Harbor District, and Times were the 3 places she said. While we're here first. Hello everyone, is the verification process going well? Yeah, we wrapped up a little while ago. We're here to submit our report. Here you go. Wow, you've included footnotes for each of the room numbers. Thank you so much. I'm sure the residential affairs will be more than grateful for the help. I'd rather they work on being a bit more organized with their documentation instead. All their mistakes had us on a seriously wild goose chase. We are not a part of the organization, but it may be our best place to comment, but the organization of the original documents was subpar at best. I'm truly sorry for the trouble. Residential Affairs tries their hardest to ensure a completely accuracy in their documentation. However, Diet members are constantly putting pressure on them, so I hope you will accept my apology on their behalf. No, that's okay. We may have been a little insensitive. Seems they have their own share of problems. Right. Members of the Crossbow Diet can make life harder for a lot of people. What's that supposed to mean, Ellie? What you know about the crossbow diet? Anyway, I'm glad we could be assistants. Why throwing shade their way, Ellie? Not like your father is some, okay, anyway. I know it can get overwhelming at times, so please don't hesitate to contact us for help. Again, I agree, assignments of a similar nature should be no problem for us. Just say the word and we'll be there. Thank you for the offer. We'll be sure to take you up on it when the offer comes, or when the time comes, rather. Thank you so much for your help. You said yourself that you were the special support section? If I remember correctly, your department helps citizens with their requests, right? Well, you certainly helped us today. We truly thank you for all you've done for us. Haha, it's no problem. It's embarrassing to hear her praise. Lloyd. Should you ever need us to assist you again, please don't hesitate to contact us. Okay. Ellie, you can be in charge. She's got a pretty fun run. Where am I going? East Street, Times. Isn't Times this way? This is the Harbor District. What does she mean by Times? I'm sure she said Times, right? Or is that the name of the department store? It might be the name of the department store because that's where he was. So he was in the Harbor District doing what exactly? Oh, I see. It's just not reported. I was like, why has it got an exclamation point? And the park. So just the park here. I'm tired from walking around all day. I could go for some ice cream. You've been sitting around. Has anyone else been sitting around over here? No? Hey, you. Trent did say so he spent some time in Harbor District, so he might have dropped some of his stuff around here. Excuse me, have you seen any items laying on the ground recently? Are you looking for something? Actually, now that you mention it, there was some weirdo hanging out in the park earlier. I remember him yelling about a hole in his back at some point. You'd think it was the end of the world with how much he was freaking out over it. That certainly sounds like him. I only saw it from a distance, so I have no idea what he might have lost. That's too bad. Hold on, one of the customers mentioned finding something on the ground earlier today. She hangs out around the park here pretty often, so it shouldn't be hard for her. Why not? Okay, you mean her. Hello. No, not her. Who's, oh, this kid? Excuse me, would you happen to have seen anything lying around recently? Something seemed to be left behind. Oh my, lost something, have we? Coulda. I actually found something stuck in the grass in the outskirts of the park. Was kind of curious, so I picked it up. And just in no time, it was nearly blown away by the wind. Blown away by the wind? Our client could not recall what this third missing item was, so I suppose it's nothing out of the question. What is it rather, exactly? I can take it you guys were looking for this. Here, it's all yours. Republic-bound ticket? A train ticket? Daddy's going anywhere without this bad boy. We'll deliver it to him later. He's going to the Republic? So he's going to Calvard. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, I guess. Yeah, I want to come here to East Street. And he's in the market here on East Street. So let's start with this man's. East Street Marketplace. Tron mentioned that he'd come here, and maybe he lost his item somewhere here. Excuse me, do you happen to have found any lost items around here? Welcome, what's that? You lost something? Don't worry, pal, I haven't picked anything up. We start to work at crack of dawn, so I would have noticed a doohickey or two, rather. For something that important, why not ask the police to help? About that, I've got a funny story for you. I suppose our reputation is so low that we aren't even recognized as official officers. Alright, well, we got nothing from you. Let's ask this lady. Okay, fishies. Alright, nothing from you. You sell fishies. This looks good. Excuse me, did you happen to find any lost items around here lately? Lost something, eh? Wait a sec, now that you mention it, there was a young man who dropped something yesterday. Remember him because he made some dumb joke when he stalled by my stall. I don't think he noticed this gaping hole in his bag because a package fell out of it when he wasn't paying attention. When I saw it there, I tried to chase after him to give it back, but he was already gone. Looks like we hit the jackpot. So, were you police folks sent to come get it rather for him? Guess I'll leave with you then. Souvenir. Okay. So this man's just taking a package, quote unquote, souvenir to the Republic. Yes, it's the department store, The Times. I was thinking of like the liberal news. I'm like, maybe they're The Times. Golden Legion Foods. Okay, well, I mean, I do want to shop here just for a little bit. I want to, you know, pick up a couple of steak, I suppose. Now I can make a whole bunch of sandwiches. Alright. Oh, we're best friends. Excuse me, sir, do you happen to have a lost and found here? Oh, you're inquiring about a lost item. Please go to the information desk. They will help. Okay, well, that makes sense, actually. That makes a lot of sense. Excuse me, do you happen to have a lost and found here? You lost something of yours? The front desk is more or less serves as the lost and found, and we have a few things on hand. What are you looking for? A few things. You think they've got Tron stuff? Hopefully, I'm not shocked that they find a bunch of dropped stuff given how big the Times is. Trot said he lost his wallet, souvenir, and a third thing, but we know that it's just his wallet that's left. Upon reflection, it might have been wise to ask for more details about each of the items. Wait a minute. Are you referring to the customer whose wallet fell out of a hole in his bag? That's him. Oh, thank goodness. Someone added up. Okay, so here's the thing. I found all the other items, so we should have just asked for a wallet. Someone ended up seeing him drop it after all. Oh, not quite. We only discovered it after the fact. It's just that he stuck out like a sore thumb. He most certainly did. He was happily laughing and cracking jokes with every person he ran into. Then, when he was on his way out, his bag caught one of the display cases. It was only when we were cleaning up that we found the wallet. Well then, I cannot say I'm surprised to hear this. He never bothered to come here and search for it. Poor guy must have given up already. Guess that's why he ended up coming to us for help. Please wait a moment, we'll bring it right away. Here you are. Thank you. Thanks you two, you're lifesavers. Oh, our pleasure. Just be sure to make sure it gets to the right hands. I'm taking all of his money first. That mirror is mine, baby. That should be all of his stuff, right? Good going, everybody. Let's head back and give him the good news. Ha-ha! Thank you, Randy, my guy. We're on Wall Street. I definitely could have gone the other way around. This is the long way. So the problem about, and it's not a problem at all, for real. I think the problem with me is that I know I can go through the back alley, but every time I go to Central Square to go to the entertainment district, I walk down West Street first, and when I'm at West Street, I'm like, now that I'm already here, it feels like it would be longer to go all the way back around than just keep moving forward. That's how I feel. This is the right entrance, which means he should be this first door. I got your stuff, boy. You said you lost 3 things, correct? Luckily, we were able to track them down. Here you are, and please don't drop them again. You might want to buy a new bag so this doesn't happen again. You guys are miracle workers. This is definitely my stuff, and here I was about to give up ever finding them and heading home. Excuse me, but how would you have gotten home without your wallet, or your ticket for that matter? You know what? You make a pretty good point. Anyway, thanks for your help. Contacting the police was a sort of last-ditch option in my mind. I mean, you guys are great, but I haven't heard the best things about the CPD. Like, I was really surprised when you 4 even showed up to help at all. I see. I think I'm finally understand why this special support section was made. That's crazy, y'all. Isn't it wonderful, though, the feeling of helping out someone in need? At any rate, this should be it for your request. Excellent. One more time. I can finally return to my country. Thank you so much, everyone. You should probably start by buying a new bag, sir. Yeah, you're right. Ha ha ha, thank you. He certainly is a lively one. Alright, Toronto. See you around. Okay, so we've finished all of the, like, auxiliary requests, which is kind of neat. Just wanted to make sure that this was still... yeah, hold on, there's a chest right here. How do I get this? Y'all see it, right? How do I get that? Can I go around? No, I can't. I was hoping that I could, like... No. And this is an exit only, which is interesting. Well, this seems like maybe a future me kind of thing. Definitely not a right now me kind of thing. Now, hold on a minute. I was hoping I could walk down this tiny little thing. Alright, well, we're leaving. Let's go check in our quest. Let's maybe do some cooking. Let's also do some saving. Nope, yes, there we go. While we're here... Yeah, Tio, you haven't been in charge yet. You're in charge. Congratulations. Recipe. Make a couple ham sandwiches. So if I make 4 of these, is it 4 separate requests, or is he just gonna? Yeah, he just cooked 4 happy sandwiches. Maybe you don't know how to cook anything. Everybody's cooked supreme. I mean, maybe ham sandwiches is really easy. Here you go, Randy. Someone's got to screw this up, right? Magical ham sandwich? What the heck? What the heck? What on earth? Let me see if I can get some tender whitefish. I thought that you had to shop for that, but that might be the one fish that you can buy. It is. Sure. We're about to get 2 requests worth of money anyway, so it's kind of whatever. Let's cook a little bit of this crispy fry. I can only cook 2 of these crispy fry. So you go first. Fish darts. I was gonna say, that's not exactly cat food, you know? Alright, well, let's go get some money. Maybe he'll eat fish darts, you know? But like, you know, maybe fish darts is cat food, you know? No, it is not. Do 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 do. Alright, well, I'll figure out how to make some cat food eventually. Maybe my people are, you know, they're just too good, you know? You know what it is, what it is. Pop over here. I gotta remember that we can also exit from the second floor of this. Yep. Here you go. Get a little free grand, thank you. A little free grand, thank you. Thanks for the report, everyone. If there's more, let me know. Alright, so we just have the A1 sector. What did it say? Okay. I think that's still fine. I think our team is just okay at this point. Famous last words. That being said, maybe I should peek at our orbments, because I don't... we got another, like, 10,000. Maybe I should just look up. Yeah, let me take a peek and look up, cat food. So you can feed it with fish, but oh my gosh, how do I get this cat? I have to. What do I have to fail? I feel like I gotta fail even more. Yo, I think my people are just too good at cooking. Bong da bong bong. Bong bong dong bong da bong bong. Well, you know what? We'll figure out Blue's Clues eventually. We'll keep cooking. But I guess we'll cook after we murder some things, because I feel like I should potentially make sure everybody's straight on this front. Because, like, we could get Lloyd a better weapon. And Ellie a better weapon. And I think we can afford a better weapon for everybody. I do like that you can just equip from the menu. That is very nice. I wish it would let me sell the old one. I'm going to be real. I think that's the only thing that we're missing. Everybody's got leather vest and everybody's got leather boots. Cool. Prevents poison, prevents seal. Alright. Feel good about that. That also being said, I guess I could probably purchase some ornaments. Not you. Oh yeah, to get this I gotta like have stuff, and I don't yet. So we have one attack. We could get another shield or another HP. Can't do any of the EP stuff yet, apparently. Do a hit. Mind is just that. Ah. Man, sure. Get a shield, I guess. And we'll get an evade. Oh! Oh, yeah! Okay, great. I was actually like, I'm surprised we don't have like a world map. We do kind of have a world map now. Excellent. Awesome, actually. There's the gate. The gate between... So which gate goes where? In my brain, I'm trying to remember what is to the east and what is to the west. I would guess the Calvard is to the east because they are always like eastern. That would just be my guess. And then western would be Arabonia. That's just based on things that I have experienced so far. That being said, I don't want to equip, I want to ornament. You. Do I still only have one slot open on everybody? Did I not? That's funny. Alright, let's, can we get some slots real quick? That costs 20 apiece. Wow. Sure. I was gonna say nobody else can get another slot, so that, my bad. Yeah, okay, well, whoops. Well, I guess now that we're here, I was gonna say you'd probably need it more than anybody else, but... yeah, someone's gotta take Eagle Eye, come on. Alright, well, let's go do the thing. What am I doing? Oh, I need to go underground or something. Right? Sure hope so. How does one get to the sewers? There's like a door over here or something? No? There's a door somewhere. I think it's maybe down here? No, there's a door from the sewers down here. I think it's actually in the residential area. No, maybe I'm tripping. Is it here? Yeah, it is here. Never mind, it's locked tight. How did we get in the first time? Yeah, how did we get in the first time? Wait a minute. That was too long ago. I thought it was like right next to the triple S. Am I going crazy? I mean, that's certainly possible. Maybe it wasn't next to the SSS. Where would it have... Is it next to the police station? Yes, the train station. Okay. You. Tragic. We don't need to rush right now. Hey, turn around. Oh, I forgot how this game works. You know what? Turbo's not super great for this. I'm gonna be 100 with you. I think it's okay for fights. Huh. Oh, good counter. You love to see it. Alright, you go and do that. That's fine. Womp, 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 womp. Yeah, I was gonna say, that's not exceptionally well for what we have done. Okay, so that doesn't reload him. Which is... oops. Yeah, I could have done something about that. That being said, this guy is the one who was like, hey, you should hit me with some arts. That'd be funny. Ooh, a little frozen shower. Don't mind if I do. Sparkle that boy. You, icicle that. He's probably resistant to art. You froze him? That's crazy. Hey, you know what? Hit him again. Here we go. Everybody's up here to level 5. Warmer. Okay. Yeah, you better believe we're about to do this team rush. Get him. Hip, 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 hip. Oh, we can't skip the team rush. I'm going to tell you, we will never be skipping the... Well, we might eventually. Yo, I did walk right past this. That's crazy. The chest is empty. I can't believe I've done this. Oh, and there's all the Sepith here? The chest is empty. Ha, got you. You thought we forgot, huh? Haha, you should see the look on your faces. Yeah, I am kind of upset that I missed that. That's on me. And here I am, like, you know... Cool. You know, I feel like... Yeah, shoot him. Thank you. Where did it say this monster was? Hey, turn around, buddy. Got him. Okay. That's what I was saying. High speed mode, not the best for sneaking up on enemies. Dude, you gotta hit him in the cheeks, then you gotta run into the cheeks. 100%. Bong, 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 bong. Thank you. Alright, slow it down again. I guess we'll take the elevator. Oh, it's nice to be here again, you know? So I don't remember which way we went. I feel like we went this way. Bong, 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 bong. Alright, well, it doesn't really matter because we're about to team rush this guy. 100% we're about to team rush. Think we gotta go team rush this thing. Ha, hoo, ha, yep. Bong, 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 bong. Thank you. Oh, a little Sepith for everybody. Hey, turn the other way, my guy. I was honestly trying to get around him, but unfortunately that did not happen. 100. You missed it? Oh, you missed too. Lamau. Hey, does this man have high evade already, you know? I feel like maybe I want to go in here then, and maybe we'll go on the other side. On the other side. Turn around. Thank you. You silly goose. Oh. You know what? I guess this will be a good answer to my question. It is everybody in the circle, right? Right? Dong, 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 dong. Thank you. Excellent. We'll go this way. Oh yeah, I've been this way before. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, whatever. Oh, this is a slime. Whoops. Here, you do that to him, and you hit him too, actually. You can take a little frozen shower, that's fine. The stone spike is kind of cool. So missing a magic attack doesn't look like it proc. Okay, that's on me. Oh, there's 2 of them? Yeah, that's fine. There we go. We do have a nice little level 5 here. Alright, so we will go down this way, I suppose. Yeah, I was gonna say, the enemy's not respawning, which is interesting. Alright, we've been through all of there, but you know what, just in case, what if there's a... What if something else is in here now? There is nothing else in here. Okay. So we're just going back to where we saw... Alright, well, whatever. Yeah, you guys just wail on this man, just fine. Good counter. Oh, that's interesting. So like they did, because that was like a ooh, that wasn't kind of you. Like they did an AOE attack and tried to hit a bunch of people, and one of them missed. And so yeah, getting countered does suck though. That's something I guess you gotta keep in mind. You through here. Might as well rest a little bit. And recipe. I don't need to cook anything. Let's check the detective notebook real quick. No, I think we can just save and get in here, right? I got no problems with that. System, save, here. Yep. Let's walk in. Oh, yeah, that thing's gotta go. Yeah, that thing has to perish. That thing's gotta go. Oh, hold on a minute. So you get a chance to go once. Aura Rain. I do like that you can skip the S breaks. Hers is healing, and I completely forgot that. Very nice. Also very nice. Oh, hers is a sweeping attack, so let's just try and hit at least 2 people. Good job. Yeah, I was gonna say, how dare you miss me? You know, they did say he had a heavy body. Oh my gosh. Goodness gracious. Oh, you got crafts though. Let me look at your crafts real quick. That's a good sweeping craft. I would like you to shoot this one. It didn't die? That's crazy. I don't think anyone needs a heal quite yet, but we are getting close. Randy, can you get to these guys? No, so you're just gonna... That's fine, because if any of them miss, then we honestly should be okay. Alright, so you should be able to just start wailing away at people with your gun. Well, that didn't feel too good. Yeah, you heal yourself. Bro, you can't be countered like that, my guy. Alright, I need you to heal somebody else too. No, no, no. I need you to heal him. Oh, staying alive. Alright, we recovered from the critical whatever battle condition. That's an achievement. Randall Orlando. Yeah, just go and power smash that guy. You get back on healing duty. Heal him. I am gonna... Oh my gosh! Hey, my boy needs to stop... Okay, thank you. You know what? Turnabout's fair play. Turnabout is indeed fair play. That's fine. You... Please heal her. Randall. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to have her... I need to get into the habit of having her do the thing. What's the thing that she can do? Is it her craft? Analyze, yeah. He's fat. He resists everything. And those are his affinities, so that's good to note. Well, today we learned. What do we have? Just power smash. That's fine. Hey, just go and use it. We're already here. I was gonna say that might end up being enough. There we go. Very nice. And we still didn't get a level off of that. I guess we weren't, like, really struggling in that fight. We did it! Good work, everyone. Oh, that was a complete pushover compared to the one that Arios took down. That may be so, but as long as we work together, there's nothing we can't overcome. Agreed. Also, I just deactivated the lock on the inner door. That should save us a lot of time. So we should exit that way. Gotcha. When did she even do that? So this door must lead directly to, what? Okay, so this elevator can't be used at the moment. Can this one? Yes, it's lit. It's lit. And this must go to... Well, what is this? Alright. Thank you. Yes, this was the very start. And that door used to be locked, so let's go this way. And I guess the lock that's currently on the door is probably to, like, Section B. Uh-oh, call me, beat me. Lloyd Banning speaking. Of the, I'm sorry, Lloyd as everyone calls me, of the Special Support Section. It's me, I'm Sergey. How are things going? Chief Sergey! Actually, we just eliminated a monster from the request. Perfect, glad things are going well. Where are you now? We just exited the geofront. Not too far away then. What? I need you guys to investigate something immediately. Drop your support request for now and make it to a top priority. Got it! So, what is it that needs investigating? Head over to the downtown district on the double. It is in the southeastern part of town. Some residents there contacted the police. Apparently 2 delinquent gangs have been at each other's throats and are about to start a brawl. You mean the Testaments and the other ones? What? Stop them before there's trouble. Good luck. Hold on! Stopping a fight isn't exactly what I'd call investigating. He hung up on me. What'd he say? Judging from the look on Lloyd's face, I can tell it ain't gonna be a good time. You could say that. But Lloyd briefly explained what Sergey tasked them with doing. Delinquent gangs in the downtown district? Didn't we run into some of those brats when we were down there earlier? According to the database, there are 2 rival gangs, the Saber Vipers and the Testaments. If they had a multiple choice quiz on me for that, I would have gotten them. Unless they said, like, the Testaments and the Saber Vampires, I may have missed it. They never used used to be any gangs like this in the city. I guess a lot's changed. Anyway, we should hurry there and try to assess the situation. We have to find a way to calm them down before the situation escalates. I agree. Downtown district it is then. Well, alright, I'm gonna actually go get some more water, because I'm trying to be super hydrated during this allergy time, and I'll be right back. Okay, we know where we're going. Can I make any of this now? I picked up a millflower from somewhere. You, get cooking. Okay. So I want more milled flour. Wherever that is. I certainly passed it. Yes. Honestly, we can get like maybe 90 worth. We'll do 88. What else did I need for that recipe? Six sesame oil and 3 tender, or I guess 1 and 1. So sesame oil and tender fish. If I wanted to re-up, I would have to do 3 more tender fish. Never mind. We're golden. We're done here. Let's go feed the cat before we go. Yo, I was determined to get this cat food, you know what I mean? Nah, I mean? You know, I might actually have something Cop would like. I'm sure it's okay giving this to him. Give him some food, cat food. Yeah. Oh my. He'd. Oh. You're giving us a gift, eh? Thanks, Cop. Where in the world did you find this, though? Huh. Well then. Y'all can't, look, you can't convince me, first of all. I know good and well that, that cat is Superman. I mean, can I turn in this quest first, actually? Or would the chief be mad, huh? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Okay, no, we're chill. Hey, we got promoted! We got a bravery badge! That must be an accessory. I was gonna say that thing's probably useless, but it actually probably is an accessory. I assume, yeah. Prevent seal. You don't really need that, but it is what it is. You have it now. Let's go break up a fight or something. Downtown. Baby, are you down, downtown? Down. Even when the sky is falling down. Ooh, check it out. Things are about to get heated. With my fresh thing of water. Hey, blue bastards! Keep acting all smug and we're gonna put you right where you belong, in the dirt! Huh? Yeah, you damn bugs. Getting on our nerves for far too long. Pretty ballsy if you try and pull out this underhanded crap on us. This is precisely why you Neanderthals are so annoying. We don't need to rely on underhanded tactics to take care of hoodlums like you. And besides, you were the ones who sent one of our men to the hospital. What's the saying? An eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth? You better prepare yourselves, because we're gonna pass judgment on you. Fine by us, blue bastards. Val doesn't need to be here for us to kick your asses. You took the words right out of my mouth. Waze. Wazi? Oh, I've already forgotten. Where's my phone? It's over there. Uh-oh. Waze's presence isn't necessary for us to take out trash like you. Prepare for the crusade, everyone. Prepare for the crusade is pretty good. It's time we eliminate the Saber Viper scum. Hold it! The hell? Huh, oh, I'm sorry. Give a world a fresh coat of paint. It's a new day. It is. I'm recording this at midnight. Or I guess finishing this recording at midnight. Pinky's out, baby. Let's go on. Actually, was I supposed to do anything before this? Sure hope not. Oh no, before returning to Sergei. Okay. Cease your fighting immediately. I'm Lloyd. Your thoughtless actions are causing a disturbance for all residents living in the area. Huh? Who do you think you are coming around out of nowhere and bossing us around? Well, I guess we do look like a bunch of randos to them. How do we proceed? So hear me out. What if? What if we don't reveal who we are, you know? So I'm thinking to myself, I'm gonna stop them without revealing that I'm a detective. We're a new gang yonder these parts. We're Lloyd and the Boys, even though only one of the boys other than Lloyd is a boy. It's a pretty long name, but you get used to it. I see. You're just a bunch of obnoxious do-gooder bracers, aren't you? You must be rookies or something. That would explain why I don't recognize you. No, we aren't. Mistaken for braces again. You guild dogs are always getting in our way. We're not gonna let you interfere this time. Hold on just a second. You got it all wrong. We're not bracers. We're with the CPD's Special Support section. We received a request from residents of the area to intervene. Haha, you're police officers? Ain't no way in hell. There's no way police would respond to a request like this. They never come here. If you're going to lie, at least come up with a better one than that. We're being serious. Regardless, it doesn't change the fact that you're disturbing. The police here really suck. Oh my gosh. But clearly, they must suck for a reason. It doesn't change the fact that you're disturbing the other residents. If you're so intent on handing out ass kickings, then why not take it outside of the city? Sure, you guys could use the exercise. Ha! You got guts, I'll give you that. Then you waltz your way, you bolts your way to downtown district and run your mouth like that. We have our own code we follow here. If you keep pushing our luck, all it'll end up getting you is a trip to an early grave, which is crazy. Well, let's fight, boys. Lloyd and the Boys, ahoy! Lloyd and the Boys, even though only one of the boys is a boy. There are no other conclusions of the situation. Suppose we have no other choice. Ooh, what do we have here? Notice how cute those two chicks are. Trying to act so cool to impress them. Hey, why don't you babes ditch the losers and hang out with some real men? You really are a bunch of Neanderthals. This isn't the time to be hitting on women. Yeah, how about we get rid of these pests first? We can continue our fight afterwards. Are you okay with that? That okay with you, red worms? Ha, fine by us. Take them down, boys. Oh, I really wish I walked in this fight with a whole bunch of CP. That's on me. Oh, there's only 4 of them? What about the other 4? I was ready for a 8-on-4 battle. Famous last words. Hey, hello, you only got 5 CP. Let's go get you some. Put you in the middle of the battle. Oh, okay, so there's a little X above their heads when you can't reach them. That's nice. Yeah, I'm not trying to get stabbed, so I'm gonna hit that guy. Hey, analyze these thugs real quick. I do appreciate that analyzing does lower their defense. Ooh, a stun knife. Interesting. Interesting. He's about to be maybe a goner with -3 or down 3 defense. Earthcrack is crazy. Don't make fun of us. Okay, well, she's not going to be attacking at all, but she's got lower defense, which kind of sucks. Hey. Analyze this guy, too. I hate the Saber Vipers. I'm a member of the Testaments. Hits anyone who gets close with a bat covered in nails, which is crazy. It's better than barbed wire. We got a lot of that in the AWE. Oh, he's got 30 now. That's... Yeah, we'll do this. Beat him up, beat him up. Oh, how could you? These guys are tough. Yeah, I know. We are about as tough as they come. I can't do that. That's unfortunate. Well, I guess freeze this guy. We might as well get rid of him. Shoot him point blank. Yeah, that was a crazy shot, actually. She just had it right next to his head. Oh, so we can still analyze that guy, to be honest. Probably. I assume we'll work up to past 20, right? 22, yeah. Don't get too cocky. Yeah, I have a feeling I'm gonna get a little cocky. Ooh, you have like no HP, so I don't think he's gonna survive. I would like to, you know, maybe do a little bit of this. Let's learn about him. Well, never mind. I guess we can't get both of them? Oh yeah, get this guy. They're like, hold on, we're gonna go destroy your friend. Boy. Yeah, perish. I think I will have a chance to analyze him. No, you're out of juice actually. Whoops. That's unfortunate. You don't get analyzed, you just die. Yeah, they were pretty easy. Yeah, what about the other four of you? Damn, these guys are amateurs. Those two bitches, I thought they were just arm candy. What's it with her staff? That thing nearly fried me. What the hell? Stop screwing with us. You guys really are bracers, aren't you? I already told you, we're police officers. People really have lost all trust in the police. Fine, have it your way. We're done playing nice. This time, you're all dead. Let's do this, men. We must show them the true power of the Testaments, even if they are bracers. I mean, we can go again. What in the hell, the absolute hell do you think you guys are doing? I think you've all done quite enough. Oh, that looks like a leader. Vald? Yeah, I knew that I was a man who was after the Testaments. Look at that hair color. We love that hair color. It's not the light blue, but I like the light green too. Let me just double check. Wazi. Alright, Wazi. Oh, these guys must be... Looks like our head honchos have entered the battlefield. Oh, they even have... She has a thug in the back, too. Or he has a thug? I'm not sure. You guys sure have been having fun while I was napping. So, anyone gonna explain what the hell's going on here? How do we put this? We got beat by these four. We're trying to teach these blue bastards a lesson, and these four chumps came out of nowhere and interrupted our fight. Oh my gosh! You moron, didn't I tell you to use that damn head of yours before you start shit? You dumbasses are trying to piss all over my reputation by taking up fights in public, is that it? That's the okay, you know what? He said we don't do this in public. No, sir, not at all. We never do anything to piss on your reputation. Cool young man. You know, from the sprite, I wasn't sure. Still attractive. I'm not, look, it is what it is. It's the truth. Great hair. What do you all have to say for yourselves? Should I take this to mean that you're not capable of following my orders? Hold on, Waze. They started taunting us, that's why we... Enough of your lame excuses. As a member of the Brotherhood, you should know better than this. See, I mess with the Testaments out here. I understand. We'll reflect upon our actions. It's fine, as long as you guys understand. Huh. You guys are the same as ever. A bunch of weirdos. Making your men dress up in these creepy-ass threads. Do you think you're a cult or something? I am a cult leader. I didn't force anyone to wear these garments. How about you taking out your anger on your subordinates? Is that any way for a leader to act? Just kiss already. What's with these two? Are they, I don't know, cousins or something? I can't gauge their relationship. They're lovers. Anyway, we've got more important matters to deal with. You four. Is it true you're actually police officers? If so, you sure don't look the part. Have you tried these robes? I mean, like, I wear, you know, I'm down with the Testaments. From the look of it, they ain't half bad at fighting either. Especially the red-headed dude. Dude's built like an ox. Well, thanks, buddy. I can't say I hold a candle to you, though. As for the ladies with you, there's no way you convince me that they're police officers. I gotta admit they're good-looking girls, though. How flattering. Heh. It's true, though, we're the CPD's new recruits. We're with the Special Support Section, a division that was just established. Oh, you're the ones that appeared in today's issue of the Crossbell Times, then. We're in the Times, probably for bad reason. Could it have been an article on our rescue efforts? These guys pulled off something big. Yeah, apparently they were a pathetic opening act to one of the guild's dramatic rescues. Oh, I'm sorry. I suppose your so-called contributions did help, if only slightly. Yeah, okay. Don't make that face. I'm only teasing you poor guys. I was gonna say, you get a whole Sprite. My name's Wazy. Wazy Hemisphere is crazy. Hemisphere is a wild last name. I suppose you could call me the leader of the Testaments. Why the uncertainty? Well, you fit the image of a leader far more than I do. That shiny bald head of yours is the perfect thing to rally the troops around you. Enough screwing around. The name's Bald Veils. The leader of the Silver Vipers. You sure you're not the Silver Wipers? Ah, so you're a Waze and Volden. Allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is Lloyd. Son of a fisherman, grandson of a rock star, great-grandson of a... we don't like to talk about that one. I imagine that you don't intend to escalate the conflict any further. Is it fine that I leave the rest to you two? Are you guys gonna fight us instead? What's so funny? No, nothing. I was just thinking how wonderfully naive you are. You think we plan on de-escalating the situation? What kind of dumbass train of thought is that? Nani? Nani? The only reason we stopped them is because we haven't finished our preparations. We plan on having the ultimate showdown of Ultimate Destiny. Good guys, bad guys, and explosions, as far as the eye can see. Where only one would survive. I wonder who it will be. This is the ultimate showdown of Ultimate Destiny, once we're ready. And when we finally do go at it, you can bet it ain't gonna be the child's play that you just saw. Which one of us will be left standing? We ain't stopping until until one side's rather nothing but corpses. What? You're kidding me, right? You guys really trying to kill each other? Don't know why you're acting all surprised. Though it's pretty obvious which one of us will get their ass handed to us right now, right? Keep running your mouth while you can. At any rate, this is none of your business. Bunch of government dogs. Heck, a bunch of rookies like yourselves. Okay, now I'm getting sick of it already. Look, I understand it's day 2, so, you know, rookies, it shouldn't bother me because it's the truth. It's real. It's the truth. And I'm okay with it if it's coming from folks in the police department. I'm even fine if it's coming from folks in the Bracers Guild at this point, but these no-good son-of-a-gun thugs who I wiped the floor with? Okay. That's fine. What? Time to roll out, boys. Yeah. Let's get going too. Yes, sir. I'm furious. I'm furious at both of them. Wazi and Vold. Hate them both. Well, I guess somebody's gonna die. I get the feeling they were completely serious about everything they said, too. Yeah, so based on what we saw, there'll be a war zone here in the next few days. Things are gonna get real bloody, I can tell. We have technically completed the mission assigned to us by the chief. The mission is beyond... This problem is beyond their scope of the mission, right? I disagree. As things stand, I don't think we can truly call our mission complete just yet. If we walk on now, the police will just never regain the citizens' trust. A convincing argument. You're right, Lloyd. Now that we've gotten involved, we need to find some way to stop them from fighting. A bit of a tall order, ain't it? They didn't strike me as the type to just start playing nice just because someone told them to. Yeah, you're not wrong. HQ is not going to help us anyway, so we'll handle it ourselves. I doubt we receive any support if we sent in a request to headquarters. It seems like our best course of action is to take care of it ourselves. Oh, shouldn't we at least report in to see what headquarters has to say? They might offer increased patrols in the area. I doubt it. Think about it. Those guys were causing a scene in broad daylight. They knew the police wouldn't stop to show them, or show up to stop them. I think the headquarters has intentionally abandoned the downtown district. Oh. According to the database, the patrols in this district have drastically decreased as of late. It seems the purpose was budget-related. Okay, sure, Boomer. Looks like we were right. It doesn't that mean that we're kind of screwed? Why not just confront each group head-on, beat their asses, and make sure they don't step out of line? I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that. Lloyd, I'm gonna be real. I'm with Randy. Hold on a second. Why do they even want to wipe each other out in the first place? I am not actually sure either. Ain't it obvious? They're a bunch of heated hooligans trying to take control of some territory. I don't think that's the case. If it were that simple, they wouldn't need to completely wipe each other out. It'd make more sense if they were competing over a vested interest, but they're just a simple gang of delinquents. So why is it necessary for them to go to such lengths? It's over a girl. Certainly over a girl. I am impressed by your deduction. Likewise. Damn, man. What's wrong? Did I say something strange? I just used logic and reasoning. Not at all. I was just thinking that you truly earned those detective qualifications of yours. Yeah, it ain't half bad. Now that I think about it, it didn't seem like the leaders hated each other's guts at all that much. I was gonna say, they seem pretty chummy. There's a strong possibility that some underlying reason is driving the conflict. Only known to them, and serious enough to warrant two groups trying to wipe each other out. Yeah, that was my thought process. Well, there's only one thing left to do, right? Woo woo woo, you know it. Shall we pay the vipers and the testaments a visit? Which of the two should we speak with first? I gotta go with my homies out here. How are y'all doing? Are y'all okay? Oh, is something going on? A group of those rowdy boys showed up here a moment ago, but those old ears of mine couldn't make out what all the fuss was about. I thought they were doing one of those cheer practices. That was a close one, but I think today is finally gonna be the day. We probably shouldn't stay out here too long, Ruse. Hey, what were they like, rather? Were they really that scary? No, not really. Oh, I can actually go to Trinity? A billiard table? Yo, look at that wine over there. Must be one of those billiard clubs. Seems like a pretty nice place. Trinity, this facility seems to possess a legitimate business permit. So this is the Testament's hangout. What do you want? Wait, you're... Yeah, the police dogs that whooped those tricks. Hello there, sorry to intrude. Pardon the intrusion. Hey, you know what? We haven't played The World Ends With You, or rather the Neo Worlds End With You, in a hot minute at this point. And I'll tell you what, if there's one thing that's like stuck in my brain from that game, it's freaking Nagi's pardon the intrusion. I think that might be in my long-term memory from the long haul. I think I'm gonna be like 60 one day and I'm gonna be like, pardon the intrusion! And I was like, that takes me back. Back in my day. Do you really think you can just waltz in here like this? What do you want with us? You better be here for a good reason. If you come to fight, we'll continue where we left off and settle things. Y'all think you can beat me? Stop. Abbas. Why are you stopping us? Do not forget this place is our sanctuary. Cease your petty arguments. What are your orders, Wazy? Or Wazi, rather. Let's see. I don't see the harm in letting them stay. Understood. They just sidestep, he sighs. Thanks! What's the matter with these people? Looks as though they're about to hold some sort of ceremony. Yo, I love being in the cult. Boom, boom. Well, why are you here? Didn't I tell you guys already? I don't have anything to say to a bunch of dogs. Just because you don't have anything to say doesn't mean the opposite holds true. We'd appreciate it if you could cooperate with us in an investigation. An investigation? Let me just say up front, I don't intend to put our fight with the Vipers on hold. The residents may be bothered by little scuffles, but they'll just have to deal with it until it's all over. Yeah, don't worry, we're not here to stop your dispute with the Vipers. We came here to find the reason behind it. Why are the both of you trying to wipe each other out? Oh. That's it. Silence, let Wazzy handle this. Sorry. Considering your reactions, there's more to the story rather than meets the eye. Care to share the details with us? Even if I bother explaining the details to you, what could you possibly hope to accomplish? If you were bracers, that'd be one thing, but what are the police gonna do? Whoa, excuse you. We're basically the Bracers Guild of the police. You guys really planning on helping a bunch of ruffians like us? I'll admit, the police have been awfully negligent when it comes to the downtown district. And you're not wrong, knowing the details doesn't necessarily mean we'd be able to help you out. After all, we're not bracers, we don't prioritize the safety of the civilians like they do, rather. Whoa there, pal. Wait a minute, Lloyd. What's the point in talking to us then? Do you honestly think I graciously provide you information with nothing in return? Has no one taught you the concept of give and take? That's where you're wrong. I do have something to give in return. Oh, do tell. A detective job is to shine a light on the secrets that lie deep in the shadows of society. At least that's what I was taught growing up. If your heart holds even the slightest bit of that darkness known as doubt, then we can help you relieve that shadow looming over you. We'll uncover the truth no matter what. That is what I have to give in return. Oh, he's such a bright-eyed, bushy boy. Ah! Oh, impressive. Huh. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. It's not every day you hear an overly dramatic speech of that caliber. You're Lloyd, right? I like you. It's been a while since I had a good laugh. I wasn't saying all that to get a laugh, I wanted an explanation. Anyway, what's your answer? Will you share your reason with us for wanting to wipe out the Silver Vipers? Huh. Alright. Fine. It'd be rude of me to deny you after such a rousing speech. Abbas, if you would, please. Understood. I've yet to introduce myself. My name is Abbas. I'm a member of the Testaments. Oh, pleased to meet you, big bald man. He's huge. Is he a bodybuilder or something? The incident responsible for our dispute occurred 5 nights ago? Just 5 nights? One of our members was ambushed by the Vipers in a nearby alleyway. Ambushed? Would you say that it wasn't a normal everyday fight? It wasn't a fight at all. He took a heavy blow to the back of his head and was beaten up by a group of guys after he lost consciousness. It was a massacre. They beat him so bad he was sent to the hospital. Damn, no mercy at all, eh? So, how's the victim doing now? Based on what I've heard from the hospital, he hasn't recovered consciousness yet. Yeah, goodness gracious. Part of me is assuming there wasn't the Vipers then, or something different happened. They finished treating his wounds, but the blow to the back of his head was more serious than it first appeared. We're currently waiting for further updates on his condition. I see. Is it safe to assume that you didn't report this attack to the police? Okay, well, Ellie, the police suck here. You should just assume that that's never the case. Why would we? I can't imagine they'd offer any assistance. Regardless, the culprits are clear. Involving the police would only interfere with our plans to deal with the situation ourselves. I see. Hold on. If the victim is yet to regain consciousness, how can you claim with certainty that the Saber Vipers are the culprits? Hey, she's right. Is this all based on circumstantial evidence? Despite what you may think, we're not so simple-minded. We're known for being a fair bit sharper than our meat-headed counterparts. Though I suppose you may find that hard to believe. No, I actually don't find that hard to believe. Wazi. We've got a good reason to be sure the Vipers are the culprits. I'm sure you can deduce what that reason is, Mr. Detective. Well... I guess the wounds would be the only thing that I'd be like, oh, well, this definitely matches what would be, well, hold on. I guess it would be the wounds, right? Not the location, because it's just a back alley. And the footprints, I have to guess it's the wounds. That's the only thing that makes sense. I think I know. You're able to discern their identities by the type of wounds inflicted, right? Right you are, my friend. I was gonna say the other two don't make any sense. Because anybody could show up to, like, a back alley, and the other one was, I don't even remember at this point, for real, for real. Most of the entries were bumps and bruises. There were a few lacerations. It was as though they used something both sharp and blunt to assault. Bumps and bruises paired with lacerations from something both blunt and sharp. Oh. Gotcha. You figure it was done by a nail bat like the one you saw one of them using earlier. I see. The wounds inflicted on him could certainly serve as decisive pieces of evidence. I think I got a good grasp of what happened now. Thank you, this information was very helpful. Sure, no problem. Is that all you wanted, though? Here I was thinking you would come to beg us to stop our plans for revenge. I'd obviously love for you to refrain from carrying out your plans against the Vipers, but I still don't have enough information to come to a conclusion yet. We need to pay the Vipers a visit and hear their side of the story first. If we're able to figure out anything new, we'll let you know. Well, alright then, looks like you're dead set on carrying out this little investigation of yours, Mr. Detective. I'll be waiting with bated breath to see what you turn up. And don't forget, if your investigation fails, this will turn into we'll turn this district into a bloodbath. Oh my gosh, understood. I'll be sure to bring back information that won't leave you disappointed. Hey, it's nice in here. Lloyd, right? You're a pretty interesting guy. Feel free to drop by and feed me some information every once in a while. I can be patient. As long as it's juicy enough. We are here waiting for the hospital to notify us of Azel's condition. You should leave immediately if you're finished saying your piece. Oh, I'm not leaving yet. You may not know this, but we actually don't act alone. We stand together. We stand together. But that day, Azel was going home for the first time in a while. Oh, we found Azel. He was already collapsed on the ground, covered in cuts and bruises. This is definitely work of a nail bat. Those bruises are so... It is a nail bat those brutes are so fond of. Damn it. Thanks for taking the time to give us the information. I only talked to you because Wazi told me to. Don't get so full of yourselves, you incompetent cops. Well, we're not incompetent. Calm yourself. You better listen. Trinity is holy ground. You pay the price if you do anything to get in his way, Vessa. Can I do it? Oh, there's another guy back here. Azel's the one that got ambushed. We're gonna take revenge for our comrade. Wazi forbade us from acting without his permission, though. Looks like that's what you guys did. Acted without Wazi's permission. Hey, but at least you guys got some fancy pool tables. Can I have a little drinks-a-doodle? No? Okay, I guess we're leaving. Glad we got to go to Trinity. At this point, it is, like, time. I'll be real, I might just end up playing for, like, 4-ish hours. And I might just split it into 2 episodes so that I have a recording for next week already. So let's just see how this plays out, because we're close. If it's only like 3 hours, I might just end it there, and then I might still keep playing I might not keep playing myself. I still like to get your comments. I'll probably stick to the plan then. Where? Oh, they're down here, aren't they? Right? Let me in. You're those cops. Those clothes. This place is supposed to be the Viper's home base. This is a music venue known as Ignis. Ignatz? I believe it was originally a warehouse, but since has been remodeled. They do not pay taxes, so I'm unaware of the specifics. Classic. Don't just ignore me. I may be a rookie, but I'm proud to serve as a member of the Vipers all the same. Oh, sorry about that. We were hoping to have a discussion with your boss. Do you think you could let us in? You want to see Vald? Ha. There's no way he'd give a bunch of police dogs like you the time of day. But no means no. Get the hell out of here. Well, this didn't go how I was imagining it. Gotta admit, for a delinquent, he's a cute, bright-eyed kid. Uh-oh. Hello there, can I ask you what your name is? But me? Dino, like the Saurus. Dinosaurus, not dinosaur, no. What is it to you? Dino, huh? What a tough-sounding name. So, Dino, it seems like you were put in charge of keeping watch for anyone suspicious, right? That's right. Vald personally assigned me to the job. I can't have any of those Testament jerks breaking in here. I definitely wasn't forced into this post by the other members. That makes sense. It's a very important job. But we are members of the Testament. There shouldn't be any problem to let us in, correct? But I saw you all fighting with our guys earlier. If I let you in, you say fighting, but a little scuffle like that is the same as saying hello for you Saber Vipers, right? Besides, your boss didn't seem to mind it at all. But if you still aren't willing to trust us, then oh my gosh! Ellie, what are you doing? What is the meaning of this? Here. Oh, I thought she was gonna shoot him. I didn't. I thought she was gonna like kiss his forehead and he was gonna faint. Like, oh my gosh, a girl kissed me. You can hold my pistol while we're inside. This is incredibly precious to me. I hope you'll take good care of it until I return. Fine, I get it already. You don't have to take it that far. I'll go and ask Vald if you can enter. You better not sneak in while I'm gone. Why, I feel like I should just sneak in while he's gone. I feel like that should be my answer. That's our solution! It certainly shocked me. That was impressive, Ellie. I don't think I'd have been able to pull off a negotiation like that. I'm quite familiar with these types of situations, so feel free to rely on me. I don't think that approach would work on Vald, though. You're better off speaking to him in a similar manner as you did Wazi. Yeah, I know. Thanks. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Okay, you can come in, but if I catch you trying to pull any funny business, you're finished. Hehe, thank you. If you'll excuse us, then. Well, in we go. I hope their place is nicer. It's not gonna be nicer. What am I talking about? They were cooking over there. Oh, they have a whole upstairs though. That's kind of cool. It is too noisy. You're right, they turned it into a music venue. This place is their hangout? I'm almost a little jealous. I was waiting for you to show up. Oh, wait. You've sure got some stones if you think you can walk in here. Heh. They must have a death wish or something. Looks like those blue bastards told you most of the details already. What are you here for then? Are you here for then, rather? You're gonna arrest us? Not at all. We're hoping to ask for your cooperation in our investigation. If you don't mind, why exactly do you want to destroy the Testaments? We've heard their side of the story, now we'd like to hear yours. Huh? Why? Is the Testament statement not sufficient enough to explain their feud? No, it's not. The truth can easily depend on who you talk to and what they claim they saw. The actual truth can only be brought to light once everyone's accounts had been thoroughly cross-examined and scrutinized. Doing so is one of the duties as a detective. Well, when you put it like that, it makes sense. So essentially we need to analyze the case from various angles, correct? You're a weirdo, that's for sure. Wouldn't it make it a hell of a lot easier to just assume we're the baddies? What are you saying, Vald? Listen up, you punk-ass detective. Let's say you have this info you're so desperate to get. If I share it with you, what's in it for me? Well, I'm guessing you won't be satisfied with just learning the truth, huh? Hell no, I won't. See, I'm the kind of guy who lives off of wrecking stuff and causing uproar, so how about this? I'll get you after, what you're after if you can sate my bloodlust right here, right now. Are you out of your mind? Let's have ourselves a little brawl. My gang versus yours. Kick our asses and you'll get all the info you need. Not a bad deal, right? We are going to fight you, Vald. Self-defense is one thing, but as members of the police, we cannot participate in meaningless fights. Come on, why are you being such a killjoy? If you're that afraid of getting pummeled, how about we just leave the two ladies here? How about you just leave the two ladies here instead? Oh my gosh, no. You're pushing your luck. Huh? Are you serious, boss? I don't know about that. It's kind of scummy, yeah? Shut up, you morons. What's the big deal? Just leave them with us for a couple of hours while we talk. While the two of you go on a little walk. Do it and I'll tell you everything. Haha, sounds good. Where's the no button? Actually, I have a better idea. 1v1 me. There shouldn't be any problems if we call it a friendly scrimmage. If I win, you tell me everything you know about the case. Good enough for you? Wait, Leloid, is that really a good idea? Hey, hold on a second. A reckless idea, I must say. You got your goddamn mind? Right over there looks like he'd stand a chance, but you're a twig compared to me. Despite how I look, I'm still a detective. I've been through plenty of training and I have plenty of ham sandwiches. So I don't intend to lose to some two-bit street delinquent like you was crazy. Talk to him. Didn't think there'd be another guy stupid enough to challenge me to a fight. Another guy? Okay then, kid. I like to imagine his brother was the other one. Vals Veils, the Demon Smasher, the leader of the Silver Viper, accepts your challenge. If you think you can take me down, then show me what you got. Show me your moves. I get to go first, so that's nice. So, I really wish I would have put something else on him. We want to stone spike him, maybe? Oh, what if there's a world where we actually petrify him, you know? No, I feel like I should attack. And then S-work. And then eat a ham sandwich. Alright, what are we looking like? Good, pretty good actually. Oh wait, he's doing something too. Oh, dummy! Hey, you know what? You missed, idiot. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna eat a ham sandwich right in front of you. What does that do exactly? What's 20%, 30%? I'm gonna eat a partner sandwich right in front of you. Delicious, delicious. I get to go again, cause he was an idiot. Don't mind if I do. I am assuming he is immune to petrify, so. Yeah, but petrify does way more damage, or I guess the art does way more damage, is what I meant. Neck hang. Ooh, that's a lot! Oh, I might lose in a second. Oh, I get to go again. Great. Fantastic. Certainly. That's 500. That's most. That's most of my HP. That's all of my HP, actually. Ogre Slash. Oh, movement down kind of sucks. Only kind of sucks, actually. Oh, he hit it that time. Good for him. Dummy. I think I want to just do a regular attack this time. Because I should earn after one more hit. You know what I'm going to do this. As to break him. I'll break it down, Buddha-doo-doo. Tiger Charge. That should be close. Oh, no, that's it. He's dead. Well, he's not dead, but I beat him in a friendly scrimmage. Yeah, I'm Leloid, and what I do, I'm the son of a fisherman and a grandson of a of a rock star too. Yeet. Thank you. I beat you. How do you feel? What? He won? Haha, not bad, not bad. Damn. How about that? My kidneys. Looks like you ain't all talk after all. Wasn't expecting to go at it so hard like that. Vald, are you okay? Damn, you'll pay for that. Shut up, you dumbasses. A deal is a deal. Is this guy even human? Either way, not bad for a warm-up round. For a second there, I was considering going all out, but my showdown with that pretty boy is almost here, so I'll let you off the hook this time. How thoughtful of you. He is pretty. So, mind filling us in on the details of the incident now? Sure. You earned it, I guess. It all happened 5 nights ago while I was at Freddy's. Those blue bastards jumped one of my dogs. Happened right near hereby, too. Wait, what? It's just like... I'm betting those cowards told you one of their own was attacked the same way. Of course, that's just... That's something they say they cover their asses. A saber, viper sabers like to throw down, but we fight like men rather. We think we'd bitch out and jump someone in the dark? It does seem anti-saber. How badly was your guy hurt? Beaten till his bones started to fracture. He's in the hospital now. Said it'd be a month or so until he's fully recovered. Unlike the Blue Bastards guy, he didn't pass out right after the pummeling started. But he was a hell of a worse, he took a hell of a worse beating, that's for sure. You guys are definitely sure the testaments are the perps, right? If your guy's unconscious right now, rather, he must have seen who got him, yeah? Ooh, yikes. Huh? Wait, did he not even see the attackers? Guess not. It was definitely those Blue Bastards. I'd bet my life on it. After all, he was sniped by one of their rocks. A rock? You're referring to the stones they launch with their slingshots? Damn right I am. That shot knocked him flat on his ass, so the cowards took the chance to rush in and beat him down. He hung on for a bit, then passed out. As far as I'm concerned, the culprits are obvious. Huh. That's all I got to tell you. I said it before and I'll say it again. I couldn't care less about the little details. I'm gonna put an end to that pretty boy and every one of their blue bastards. Nothing else matters at this point. Want to interfere? Be my guest. I'll just have to crush you along with them. Well, you couldn't crush me just now, so... You made your point, involved. Anyway, thanks for your cooperation. I'm sure your test statement will be key in solving the case. We'll contact you if you figure anything out. Knock yourself out, kid. Alright, well, let's talk around. The only guys dumb enough to take us on around here are the Testaments. Not like I give a damn. They're gonna bite the dust soon. Get off your high horses, you punks. We can always turn you into our punching bags if you step out of line. You guys cannot beat us if your boss can't beat us. We don't like talking to a bunch of dogs. Euphoria are a bunch of incompetent pups. You're right. I could not read incompetent for a second, so I am going to scram. Goodbye. What's up? Hey. The hell's got you guys so shaken up? God, you're starting to doubt you down what Vald said? Trust me, badasses like us aren't cowardly enough to ambush somebody in the dark. It was obviously those blue bastards. That much I kind of believe, you know? Okay, they don't have a real upstairs. What's up? I don't care what you say. The Testaments are behind this. That's that. If Vald says, just gives the order rather, we land them in a world of hort. So why are they like biding their time before this fight is the real question. That's curious to me. This is quite confusing. A member of each group was assaulted. Perhaps they were being untruthful. On second thought, none of them seemed to be lying. Is something the matter? You still recovering from the fight? Huh? No. No, that's not it. I'm fine. Besides, he was going easy on me. I was just thinking that something doesn't add up. How so? Well, 5 nights ago, members from both groups were assaulted at the same time but in different locations. Even if they had coincidentally attacked each other simultaneously, with this many people involved, how likely would it be for them to be oblivious of each other's movements? Oh. You're right. Neither of them are pros at covert operations, so chance of them are are rather slim as hell. What if one group was ambushed and the other one retaliated in kind? That wouldn't explain it either. They would have taken precautionary measures to avoid facing retaliation from the enemy. Both sides were completely taken by surprise. Isn't that right, Lloyd? Yeah. That's definitely something off with the case. It feels like we're still missing a crucial piece of the puzzle. Hehe, looks like you guys could use a hand. Oh hey, it's Reporter Woman. Aren't you? The reporter from the Crossbell Times? Woman, hello. Hello everyone, we meet again. Cha-ching! Just scored myself a money shot. Please don't. Oh no. We're sabers now. This is infringement on our rights to privacy. I can't help it. Take pictures for as long as I have, and your camera rather develops a mind of its own. Who knows, maybe I'll feature you in my next article. You guys should take any publicity you can get. I don't think that's the way it works. We read the nasty article you recently wrote about us. I did not read it, actually. Do you intend to make a mockery of us again? What can I say? You guys seem to be a hit with the readers. More importantly, it seems like you managed to land yourself a neck deep rather in another juicy scoop. Maybe you'd be interested in helping me out with the next story? I'll even take you out for a nice meal rather, as thanks for the article from the other day. My treat. Yeah, no. It makes you think we'd share information with an ongoing investigation with a civilian, let alone someone working for the media. Aw, phooey, don't sweat the details. And here I was thinking I'd treat everyone to some truly delicious, rather Eastern cuisine, and offer you the crucial piece of the puzzle for dessert. What? So that's what you're playing at, trying to reel us in with the old give and take. Bingo! If you find yourselves getting peckish, I'll be at Long Loud Tavern near East Street exit. I'll head there and drink all by my lonesome until you arrive. Oh, come to think of it, I haven't properly introduced myself, have I? We know your name, right? No, I guess we don't. I'm Gracelyn, a reporter from the Crossbell Times. I'm pretty sure he called her Grace, right? Arios called her Grace. But you can call me Miss Grace if you like. Okay, Miss Grace, how are you? Goodbye, Miss Grace. Y'all, she annoys the heck out of me, but she is cute. Gracelyn, a reporter from the Crossbell Times. This whole offer of hers seems shady as hell, but damn if she didn't lay out some good bait. Might be worth seeing what her deal is. Yeah. Putting her bribery aside for now, we should probably at least hear her out. We can't rely on headquarters to assist us, so we should take any help we can get for the investigation. Agreed. As a reporter, I imagine she's fairly well informed, rather. But we'd best be careful what we say in front of her. I agree. She gave the impression that she was ready to strike the moment you let your guard down. Ouch, talk about a harsh assessment. Okay, I think we are actually probably done, unfortunately. Just because I feel like this is a good stopping point. We've talked to both of the gang leaders. Although it feels like we're almost done here. I think I'm going to split here. I will probably... Actually, let me talk to Dino. I don't want to leave him all alone. I am about to end here, I think. Hey, Dino. How dare you do that to Vald? Get out of here already. There's no way I'll trust you now. Man, this kid never lets up. Yeah, we probably should have shattered his worldview after matching up to his role model. Alright, well, sorry. So, I am going to end here, because I think this is a pretty decent stopping place. That being said, next time I'll probably have the rest of this to start, and then I'll go through your comments. Because then it'll be like, you know, I'm plotting here. I'm plotting, because I am out of town. And I don't want next time to be like a shorter episode, but I can go through the last part of this with no worries, Akuna Matata. And then I can go through your comments like a quarter or halfway through the episode. It will be good, and it will be honky-dory. Until next time, I'm taking off. What do y'all think happened? It does seem like either there's some third party involved, or maybe they're both trying to end their gangs or something. I'm not sure. They were both attacked from a... Let me give my thoughts before I end the episode, because I will probably play a little bit more. I'll probably render and then play a little bit more. So thinking out loud, I think if they were both attacked alleys in the same time, it seems like, you know, a planned assault, but there's no third gang, you know? There is no third gang. I'm trying to think if I heard anything around these parts either. There's a lot of noise coming from the street over. What the heck is going on over there? You must be talking about literally over here, where they were about to brawl. You just didn't see anything about it. Huh. I'm really trying to think. Because I'll be real, I have very little. There seems to be like a really crucial missing piece of this puzzle. I do think maybe it's a third party, because we're basing a lot of it on circumstantial evidence. Like, they didn't see, and they, like, the guy who was still conscious didn't see, and the other guy got hit in the back of the head and got knocked out cold. And we're basing it off of a weapon pattern and the fact that they don't attack somebody out of the blue. So it seems like there's either a third party or the other two are colluding, which I don't feel like is the answer here. So I think maybe there might be a third party in all of this situation. I'm not sure what or who it would be, and I guess it doesn't, in that regard, it doesn't have to be a number of people. It could just be one third party that is using the weapons to kind of pin it on each other. Is there somebody that would want to take both groups out other than like the police? Like, clearly the bracers wouldn't do this. Maybe it's that that kid who's trying to study, you know? Where does he's in here. In fact, that's where I'm gonna go. He's in this room. You're just trying to study, huh? As in mirror, did it get more quiet? Yeah, yeah, real suspicious. Muchard? No, your name is Mustard. Mustard? Yeah, no shot. No stippily dippily doobity doo. There's no way that you don't know what's going on. You've been studying. In fact, all of these books are how to put two gangs against each other. How do I get peace and quiet? How to build the perfect rubber ducky. I'm not sure what that book is about. Can I borrow that one? I would love to take a nice, fantastic bubble bath. Anywho, I'm taking off officially. I'll continue this in just a second. But your comments, get them through. I'll be completing this part though. That'll be the first part of next episode. I enjoyed. We got 2 side quests done, and we are now back on the main quest route. So let's do it. Toodaloo, Flight Crew. Thank you for watching.